flooding, help it go through, and it can actually help the soil under it. So in your perspective, how can it help? Because we want to get sunlight in, we want to filter the water, because some of the sewer water, when it rains, it becomes really dirty, and then it goes to sewers, and we can't have that go into the plants under it. So in your perspective, are there any plants that can filter the water? How will it help the soil under it thrive? Why do we need it to thrive under the permanent?
Which you were also wanted to connect to the wildflower mix that we're trying to, plant. Are there any of these flowers that are good for the soil? Help maybe absorb pollution or pollutants from the soil, anything like that?
Again, pretty much anything native that you plant here that's going to be used to the soil is going to be good for that. Again, you need to know kind of the quality of your soil here in northern New Jersey. Soil has a tendency to be more muddy based on where you are. If you were to actually move to central South Jersey, because you're so close to the coast, your soil is a little more sandy. So what do you think would hold more water, sandy soil or muddy soil?
Sandy. Muddy.
Really muddy soil.
Yeah.
You have to.
That's kind of the way to think about that.
Why muddy? Why would muddy soil, I don't want you just, because you guys kind of were confused and guessed, but why would muddy soil hold more water?
Well, think about it. Mud is just soil that's absorbed water. That's all it is. Is it possible for it to absorb more?
Okay. What did you want to say? Okay. You just have to think about the particles in the soil. Okay. If you go down a little bit to the particle level, all right, so it's about making space. Is there enough space for the water to filter through? Okay, when something absorbs water, any material, whether it's natural, whether it's organic or inorganic material, it all depends on the molecules in there, all the particles. Is there enough space for the water to be stored in there, or for the water molecule, if you want to imagine, on a nano level to fit in there? Okay, is everybody okay with that? All right. Are there any invasives here in this area in front of us?
This one?
The white one.
Those are just dandelions.
Yeah, something like that, and then you can run into a little bit of an issue. If you see something that's actually flowering, like these little tiny daisies here, even if it is kind of invasive, it's not really harmful to anything right now, and anything that flowers can be good for pollinators. So something like that, you could actually leave there.
And they look nice.
Okay, aesthetics are also very young.
How about these right here?
Yeah, like things like that are okay. Looking around over there, yeah, that's fine over there. Again, it would kind of be just stuff that's very stubborn and hard to remove, like the most part. So I guess that's another thing you can think about when you think of invasive species. Which is doing the least amount of damage? It would probably not be that hard to control compared to something that is doing more damage. So that's a good thing to think about when you're thinking about how to control things. Which would you rather focus on? Something that is not doing that much damage, or the thing that's doing and then the catch kind of that is the thing that is doing the most damage. Is it harder to remove? Does it take more effort compared to the thing that is easier to remove? Sometimes you don't know. Again, you have to watch and see. So that's just another thing to keep.
Cool. You guys want to start working?
Yeah.
Excited? All right.